from book 2 of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, called Roderick Rules. Now I had some votes, and number 10 of the most funniest parts is when. So I was a whole lot more worried about where the bullet was going to land than I was about getting myself to the other end of the pool. Now, at a first swim meet, a couple of guys swam, and this one guy, and I guess, swim teacher, or the guy who was running the swim, shot a gun, and Greg, he just jumped all the way to the bottom of the pool. And here's the picture. Next is number 9. Roderick said, "Get in the back." He wore a loaded diaper. Roderick's van doesn't actually have any seats in the back, so he had to squeeze in with all the band equipment, and every time the van came to a stop, I had to pray that I didn't get my head taken off by one of Roderick's drums, because Roderick picked Greg up from swim meet, and he said, "Don't run over any of the speed bumps," but he ran over all of them in town. Let's see. Now is number 8. And one of the old ladies, swim teacher, said to all the old ladies, "Come on, ladies, get those arms up." Number 7. But then Mom said, well, first, let's see. Today on the car ride to church, I was making faces at Manny, trying to get him to laugh. I made this one face that made Manny laugh so hard that apple juice came out of his nose. Blah ha ha. And then Mom said, "You could have killed him." Next is number 6. Greg said, "Hello, sir, would you like to help support?" "Not interested." And then now, Manny said, "Will you like some chocolate?" And they said, "How precious," and bought some. Now we're down to number 5. Well, Roderick's mom and dad went somewhere, and Greg and Roderick were at the house, and then Roderick said, "Get in the basement," and then he heard the door click and realized the door locked behind him. That's number 5. Next, number 4. We're getting close. And then when the mom and dad got home, Manny said, "Bobby throwed walk at big window." And that was the funny part. I'm going to show you that picture. Number 3. Greg's uncle came for, I think it was Thanksgiving, and Manny went into the bathroom, and their uncle Joe said, "Better look out for the potty monster, little fella." And that was voted as number 3. Number 2. Mom and Dad have been all over Roderick's case ever since they found out about this party. Roderick usually sleeps until 2 o'clock in the afternoon on weekends, but today Dad made Roderick get out of bed by 8 o'clock a.m. Making Roderick get out of bed early is a pretty big blow to him because Roderick loves to sleep. One time last fall, Roderick slept for 36 hours straight. He slept all the way from Sunday night until Tuesday morning, and he didn't even realize that he missed a whole day of his life until Tuesday night. And he said, "Hey, where's Monday Night Football?" Now, voted as number 1 in the end is this. Greg went into the bathroom, but he realized that it was the women's bathroom because he looked out and saw a woman, and every time a woman would go out, another woman would come in, and he was pretty much stuck. And that's voted as number 1. And then it shows security, and it shows him taking Greg out, and there's this whole line of women waiting to go to the bathroom, and they're all looking at him. And now one part that I thought was very funny, but it didn't get voted in the top 10, was this part. Roderick's band gets on stage, and they say, "Who's ready to rock?" And the little kid's like, "I am," because he rode his rollerblades in, and he's like, and it's just funny because he's like, "I am." So that was the top 10 of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Roderick rules.